guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am back and I'm at it again with another tutorial. It's been a while since I've made a tutorial, but this tutorial has been highly requested because of this look that I posted on my Instagram. I am so grateful for the amount of love that picture and look got. I just sat down and started creating something, and everyone loved it, and everyone has been requesting a tutorial on it, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I try to explain as much as possible. I'm not very good at it, but just follow the steps and you will create this amazing look. And the backstory to the look that I created, I've been seeing a lot of colorful looks, and they are so beautiful. Nothing against the colorful looks. I just wanted something more simple but dramatic with the black and white. I am most of my wardrobe, most of everything that I have is black and white or black, so very dark. And this look kind of really means a lot to me because it kind of represents me as a person. I am bright sometimes, like the white, and then sometimes I am dark like black. So as you can see, my backdrop is black, my clothes is black, my hair is black. So I love the color black, and I love other colors too. However, I wanted to go back to something basic, but also very dramatic, very dark, very avant-garde, if you would say so, something like that. But I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted something different because I'm not a colorful person all the time, but I know you guys will create several looks using this kind of guide. You can always do different colors where the white is, the white where the black is. Just have fun with it, and that's what I did. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And enough of my talking and all this meaningful stuff. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. I also have some news towards the end of the video, and I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and put our hair back, and I am gonna zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. These actually hurt, but look how cute these are. I don't know if you can see them, but again, I'm going to zoom you in so you guys can see step by step how I created the look. And I will be doing filling in my brows a little. Don't follow the brows. Do your brows however you do your brows, because I don't know how to do my brows. This is the first time I fill them in, just to give them a little more shape. So let me scoot you guys in so I can show you. I will do just one eye on camera, and I will do the other one off camera. Alright, so now that I have you guys close, I'm going to start out with filling in my brows just a little bit, because as you can see, my brows are already dark enough. So all I want to do is fill it in and give it some shape or some dimension. And I go in with the Anastasia Brow Definer in shade Granite. And I'll probably fast forward this part because I'll probably mess up a few times. So as you can see, I did my brows just a little bit, nothing crazy. I don't know how to do them. I just fill them in, and whatever looks good, I go with it before, you know, before I look crazy and I keep adding more. Props to all the girls out there that do their brows perfectly. I admire you, but I probably won't be that girl. But let's get into the video. So I start out with putting a little scotch tape at the end of my eye. So what I'll do is I'll put the tape very close to my eye and then just even it out with the tail of my brow so that it's a very sharp and closed, because we're not going to bring it out this way. We're going to bring it out, bring it in. So that is how I put the tape. And if you guys don't need tape for this, then by all means don't use it. It's not required, but that's just how I did this look. And yeah, let me go ahead and put the tape on both eyes, because then I forget. Because we want to close it so that it makes it seem like it's closed on the outsides. Alright, now that we're looking crazy with tape on our eyes, I'm going to put down my eyeshadow base, which is... should have been a little more prepared. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put my eyeshadow base. You guys already know, have seen it over and over again, is my Urban Decay base. If you guys hear a dog, that's my dog. He just always, and a little bit goes a long way. So if you can share it on both eyes, by all means, go ahead. Also, the reason why we are putting down a base, I don't use concealer. I don't know if I've told you guys that before. I always use my Urban Decay Primer Potion. Never had an issue with it. I think my next purchase for eyeshadow base, it will have to be the P. Louise base. I heard that one is amazing, so of course I gotta try it out. But yeah, sometimes it sticks like that. All right. So before this gets crusty and creases, we will go ahead and set it. And I use the Morphe and James Charles palette, the white in here, to set that. So I use this white to set the eyeshadow base, because I have noticed that eyeshadow is not pigmented, so it's perfect to set down. Also, just a disclaimer, doing this part when we go in with the black will probably make your black look like it's gray. We're just putting that everywhere as a base. Probably make it look gray because of the white under. If you want, you can put the white. If not, don't put the white. Really just your choice, but I am doing it just like I did the look on my Instagram. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. That is the look that I am creating today. So, and I'm actually going to not try to fast forward a lot of it, but there is a lot of blending that goes into it, so I might fast forward some parts, just so that we're not sitting here for days. All right, so after we have that set down, we're going to go ahead and go in with the black. Just putting a little bit more of that white up here so that all right, so now we're gonna go into the black in the palette called Spooky which is this one. That will be, we're going to actually put it all the way up here because the white is going to take over the crease. I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics brush, and I just lightly tapped into it, nothing crazy, because we're setting it down into the crease here. You have to go very light-handed because the black in here is very pigmented. So as you can see, I am going to go straight in towards my inner eye and out. And this is the part where there's a lot of blending involved, so I would probably fast forward this. But just start drawing your line out and start blending that black out. And like I said, it might turn gray because of the mix of the white base that I put down, and then I put the black over it, but you can always keep adding black to it. Alright, it might look a little crazy as you blend and you keep adding, but just assure that it will look good, I promise. So you're just gonna keep adding black and blending it out. Just keep adding and make sure, and as you guys know, I do my eyes first, so don't worry if there's fallout. I'll have tons of fallout, but I'm not worried about it because I will clean it up after I finish the whole eye look. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna keep blending, and then I'll come back and check in with you guys and tell you what the next step is, so that it doesn't make this tutorial so long. Alright, as you guys can see, I have blended and blended a lot of the black, and I added a lot more so the black can stand out. Sometimes it doesn't show through, but what I'm going to do up here just to soften those edges, I'm going back in with this brush that I originally put the white down, and go in with the white and then just soften those edges up. And just go like this. And then soften those edges, and it will also just blend that together. Now this is the recreation of how I made that look. And we're just going to soften those edges up, and then just remember, I'm sorry. So I will be cutting the crease, and I will be cutting it this way and in towards my inner eye. So this right here is not really my concern because it will be covered. So I just want to soften those edges and just keep blending. It's all about blending. I've learned a lot over the past few weeks. I kind of just practice and sit down and practice and practice. And blending is definitely a huge part of your makeup looking good. So, and for the blending of this black, you really have to just blend and blend, and sometimes you're gonna get frustrated. I got frustrated a few times during this video. You probably didn't see, but yes. Also, part of me blending got cut off because the camera decided to stop recording. So it was just a lot of blending, and I kept adding black to make that pop. Because once you put that white down, you don't want to go in with the black because obviously it's going to ruin the white. So I'm just adding more black. And since I do have hooded eyes, my crease, when I cut my crease, it's like going to be up here because I do have hooded eyes. Guys, if it's out of focus, I'm sorry. My camera doesn't like me. So now that we're done blending the black and then I put in the white up top, we're going to go in and cut that crease. And so we're gonna go in and cut the crease. And I cut my crease with my Makeup Forever concealer, Conceal and Define. And I also use, alright, and then I go in with this little brush. I think you guys have seen me already use it. And I am sorry for all the background noise. Everyone just decides to make a lot of noise while I'm recording. So all I do is I go in with the brush and then I just grab some on the brush, close it before it dries out. And remember, I'm cutting the crease very rounded here and then out. So bear with me. I'm going to try to zoom you guys in so you guys can see how I do this. And I sometimes have to move this tape. guys, as you can see, I have cut the crease and I just brought it in here. It doesn't matter because it will be covered with the white, and you can bring it out as far as you want. It's up to you. If you just want to cut it like right here, then that's perfectly fine. So the next step is we're going to go ahead and put down the white. And for the white, I went in with the Blood Sugar palette. I think the white shade in here is called Glucose. So I went in with this shade. I went in with this shade because the one in the James Charles palette is not pigmented at all. It is a very subtle white, so just be aware of that. If you have a different white, you don't have to have the Blood Sugar palette, but if you do, that's the white I went in with, or I'm going to go in with. So if you have a different one, just know that the James Charles palette, the white in there is not pigmented enough to make that white pop. And to make the white pop, you will have to go in with several layers and in order for it to come out. But just watch me go ahead and do it, and then I will be back. And I will try to go ahead and do this eye also, so we can go to the next step. Okay. So for this, you really do have to go in with a brush that is kind of dense, because you will have to pick up a lot of the shade in order to pack on. So let's go in. See how this is coated? I'm just going to go, you're going to see how I just pack on. Alright guys, as you can see, this is how the look is turning out, and pretty good. The first time I did this look, I did have trouble with the white because I went in with the James Charles palette, but going straight in with a true white and a very pigmented white will give you this. On my viewfinder, it looks very bright, so I hope that it translates well onto the video. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye off camera, and I'll be back to go on to the next step. All right, you guys, as you can see, I went ahead and finished my other eye, which is this one. As you can see, look at all this fallout, which is fine because I'm going to take the tape off, and then I will do the rest of my face after we're done with the eyes. The rest of the face I'll do off camera because it's the same routine as I always do. Nothing has changed. And this is more of an eye tutorial and not a face tutorial. So the next step is to go in with eyeliner, and we're going to do a subtle wing is what I had. So nothing too dramatic. We're going to do a subtle wing, but we are going to bring the wing out where the white ends, the white cut crease ends, and then we're going to bring it in. That way there's not so much white, and then when we put the lashes on, it will hide the lash band. So let me go ahead and put this on. Hopefully you guys can see. You guys know that I am a eyeliner queen. I love it. I may not be a pro at it, but I do love it, and every time I do it, it's practice. So you know, you can only improve by practicing. Alright, so as you can see, the eyeliner is done. And I'm going to use lashes from ESG Cosmetics, and it's in style Bella. So we will be applying those lashes. And in the waterline, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay 24-hour Glide On eye pencil in the shade Black, and I will be putting that on in the waterline. Alright, so this is the finished look, and for my lips, I use the Wet n Wild black shade called Onyx. I'm sorry, I have a runny nose, and it just... today just has not been my day. However, that's fine. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope I explained things very well. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you like these types of tutorials, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload, which is 3 times a week. And I have news for you guys. I am adding to my schedule on Thursdays. I am going to try to go live every Thursday so that we can catch up and you guys can ask me questions. For any of you new subscribers, I would love to get to know you. So Thursdays, I don't have a set time, but it most likely will be like 5 or 6 in the evening here in Arizona. So stay tuned. I will announce it in all my platforms or social media, so Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They will all be linked down below. I will link all the products that I used down below also. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for your support, and I love you all. Bye, guys. So this is the finished look. I started out with tape, and you guys can use whatever tape you want. And oh, shoot. Please tell me it's in here or I'll fit. Where did it go? go. Okay. All right. So it's a really good eyeliner.